Hello, Cancer. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your July 2020 card reading. Happy birthday! Happy birthday to the Cancer people with birthdays in July. This month I'm using the Bicycle Auto Back #1 deck, and the back of this deck is a reproduction of a deck that was used in 1902. From 1902 to 1906 it was printed. It's by the United States Playing Card Company, and it's just a very sweet design with those hearts, the bicycle in the middle of the hearts and all of the flowers. Very reminiscent to me of a deck that my grandmother probably would have used when she was reading the playing cards, and so just enjoying that very much. I'm also going to bring in a saint for you from the Voices of Saints and an affirmation from Divine Doors. We have the Reiki grid here that is all charged. Boy, we are ready to go with this reading. I also have a question in mind in particular for this reading, and that is, how can I make the best use of my time and solve any problems I'm facing? How can I make the best use of my time and solve any problems I'm facing? I think a lot of us are thinking about that right now with all the changes that have been going on and the uncertainty that is just in the environment. And so we're going to take a look at that question as well as we go through the cards. Let's go ahead and get started with the Nine of Hearts on the bottom of the deck, the Wish card, and the happiest card in the deck, I should say. Well, good, because it's your birthday, and so perhaps a birthday wish is coming true. But I have to say, based on the astrology as well, I feel that for Cancer, it's going to be very important to feel the love of family around, and I feel a lot of concern and love not only coming into Cancer from family, but also going out to family. And beyond family also, it is just any of the people that you love and care about. I think that's going to be really important in the month of July. And now we have the Queen of Diamonds, all right? The Two of Hearts, and the King of Hearts. All right, very interesting. So Cancer, the King of Hearts would be a water sign, or analogous with water, and so this could be you. And then the Queen of Diamonds would be an earth sign. And so let me just mention that for those of you that actually are in a partnership with an earth sign person, okay, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, we're seeing a very, we're seeing a very beautiful scenario here in the month of July, a very loving partnership. Even if the person that you are partnered with isn't an earth sign, there's a sense of sort of groundedness or practicality about this person. And if you are not in a partnership with this sort of person, or if you are thinking about it, there's a potential for that to come about. That is clearly indicated in the astrology also, let me say, between a sextile between Mars and Venus. It's and it's between Aries and Gemini. I'll just mention, if you're interested in that, you can look at the astrology reading that I put up, but I can't help but make the connection there. So what I am picking up for you, Cancer, this is beautiful to see. It is that either there is a current relationship, and it looks like there's a very strong bond, a loving bond between both of you, or there is a potential for such a relationship to come about. And so I want to say this for a Cancer, if you are feeling in the month of July that there are some problems perhaps that you need to solve, or something that's kind of been going round and round for a while and you're trying to find a solution, it could be that this person is going to be a very good person to communicate with. And so I'm picking up this message, Cancer, that you can really trust this person. When you talk to them about what it is that you want in your life, the goals that you have, or any issues or obstacles or problems that you're facing, I feel that this person has a lot of good advice for you. All right, let's continue on. I have kind of some more things coming up, but let's continue to pull cards. We have the Four of Spades, the Joker reversed, which I'm not sure that it matters if it's reversed. I'm not really reading them in the reverse, but so there's the Joker. It's in color. All right, so that can be significant. And the Ace of Hearts. Wow. I feel, Cancer, that there are some areas of life, or there's some places in your life where you just sort of feel a little bit trapped. Okay, so it's just, the feeling is just like everything is kind of closing in around me. And I feel that some of you are just wishing for some new energy to come in, and something to kind of spark things, make things a little more exciting. And it looks like, from what the cards are saying, is that indeed that could come about for you. I'm really picking up, actually, this wasn't intended, but I am picking up some messages for a love reading here. And it is this partnership. This is really coming through here now for the partnership that is already in existence. If you're a Cancer that's already in a partnership, what I'm picking up here is that in the month of July and August, okay, so this reading is going to go out in August too, that to, experiment, try new things together. Try new things together that are actually surprising. Something that you wouldn't normally do. Something kind of out of the ordinary. Boy, we have never done that. We've never tried that before. Let's do this now. Now, I realize there's a lot of restrictions right now in life, of course. There's a lot of restrictions. There's a lot of things we can't do. And so, it's kind of like, let's put our heads together and let's just try something completely different. Let's do an activity together. And I feel that this is going to bring kind of a new life back into the relationship. And if you are feeling a little stuck or claustrophobic, either about the relationship or about life itself, I think this, just trying this brand new thing off the wall almost, is going to make you feel a lot better. And considering the question that we had in mind, it's going to be a good use of your time. It's going to be an excellent use of your time. Because if things are feeling like a little bit like I'm in a rut, my thinking is just like, I just keep thinking about the same things. I can't stop thinking about the same things. I can't find my way out of certain situations. We need to really give our minds a break. We need to get away from all of that troublesome contemplation that's going on about the future, or what we're going to do, or about the condition of a relationship. And what we need to do is take a break, try something new, try something out of the ordinary, try something fun. If it's dealing with a relationship, something that might spark a brand new sort of little romance, okay, in the relationship. What is it that you can do together? And perhaps it's going to be in the home, maybe it's, not going to be traveling or doing something like that, although day trips, perhaps are possible, but something that you can do together in the home. All right, that's what I'm picking up. Very interesting. It's very specific, let me say, because the astrology reading was pretty general. So this is a really honing in on some specific Cancer people. Now we have the 5 of Clubs, the 7 of Spades, and the Jack of Spades. All right. And so here is what I'm picking up for you, Cancer. changes in the air right now. That's a statement that anybody, almost anybody, could associate with, but it's coming through in your cards. That changes in the air, and that there is a lot of uncertainty at this time about what exactly we should be doing to move forward. However, the cards are also suggesting to me that you have been forward looking. I am picking up a little bit of that, you know what, like we just kind of are going around in a circle here, going around in a circle, right? But the cards are also suggesting, instead of focusing solely or too much on the problems and the uncertainty, all right, that instead we take some time out to dream about a more beautiful future, a future with our families, a future filled with love, a future filled with opportunities. I see the Jack of Spades here using his mind to think about new possibilities, to dream. And so overall, here's what I'm picking up from this reading. It's kind of interesting, Cancer. What I am picking up is to take a break from the worries. Take a break from the worries. Anywhere that you feel like you're sort of in a rut or things are going round and round, it's time to try something brand new, something unusual, something perhaps that you haven't done before, something fun, something exciting, something to change up, okay, the routine. So I think particularly that's going to be very helpful for a relationship, or even if you're just single by yourself alone. The routine itself can get to be a little bit of a kind of a drag, okay? And so it's time to just, wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. It's different. I'm just going to do this. And it's okay. It's safe. I can do this. I'm not risking anybody's health or anything or my own, but I'm going to try this. Something different. Something maybe you've wanted to do for a long time and you haven't tried. Because there's so much kind of negativity in the air and in the environment right now, and Cancer is very sensitive, like picking it up all the time. I am picking up something else, I have to say, Cancer, that for those of you that are, we do have to keep informed, but for those of you that are really, really watching a lot of news, okay, so I'm picking that up for some of the Cancers. If you're watching a lot of news to keep up with everything, then there's a message coming through now about it's okay to take a break from that. You're being very responsible to keep up with everything. And I know Cancers can be concerned about their families, right, and the people that they love, and so you want to keep up with everything. But it's okay to take a little bit of a break from that and continue to dream. Continue to use your mind to dream about a beautiful future life, about the love that you are going to have in your life and the fulfillment that you are going to have in this lifetime. Now, I'm bringing up a card now from Divine Doors. This is for the sign of Cancer in the birthday month, and this is just going to be like an affirmation. It might be unrelated, but perhaps it'll be some additional insight to what we've already looked at. I really like that message for you, Cancer. Oh my goodness, it's like try something new and fun. Okay, so here we go with this beautiful image of the moon here. Look at this, just looking out over this sort of dusky looking sea. There's the moon coming up. It's just beautiful, a beautiful image. And the message on the back is, draw down the moon. The forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs. Find us in the wild good night. I'm loving it, Cancer. This is exactly what I'm saying, is just to take a little bit of time out, a little break to liven the heart, to do something new, to dance in the forest under the moonlight. And if you can't go out there, perhaps it's just in your living room. Burn some candles, play some music that just lightens your heart, dance around. And if you're not accustomed to doing something like that, well, then this would just be the perfect thing, right? Because it's unusual. And just to give yourself a chance to just lighten some of these burdens. If you're in partnership, then you and your partner can try this brand new thing, whatever it is that you're doing, a new activity of some sort. Perhaps you're going to create some sort of a meal together that you've never tried before. That sounds like a lot of fun, something along those lines. Now I'm pulling a card for you from the Voices of Saints. This will be a saint that you can pray to in the month of July and August. And when we pray to the saints, it's just like asking someone to pray for us, right? If you ask for a saint to intercede on your behalf, like asking a friend, hey, would you pray for me on this? It's a similar thing like that. And also you can have conversations with this saint as well. And it is Saint Rosalia. Okay, what an powerful, powerful image. And she looks absolutely filled with the Spirit. This is such a, I want to say, almost just a fiery kind of image. Let's read just the very short little information about this saint. You can read about her over the month if you're interested in her. Saint Rosalia, she is coming in to be of assistance for you, to be a friend for you this month and in August. She is from 12th century Italy. She lived as a hermit in a cave. She's called on against epidemics. Oh my goodness. All right, now I didn't make that up. It's right here in the little book, okay? Here it is. Lived as a hermit in a cave. She's called on against epidemics. And this is exactly the situation we're in. So out of all the cards, this is the one that you've received. You might even feel yourself a little bit like you are sort of like a hermit in a cave. And that could be why this reading that's coming through, the messages that are coming through are all about do something different, lighten your heart, because it can be difficult to be in that kind of situation. Now, the additional things that she represents in this card is a woman secretly committed to doing good works, distant people. And so Cancer, you might have a connection with people far away. You may feel deep inside that you want to do good things for others. Certainly that is a Cancerian trait for sure. And so I really feel that Saint Rosalia can be a special friend for you right now at this time. I'm very happy to see her here for you. You can pray to her, ask for her intercession for any specific prayers, ask for protection through Saint Rosalia. Cancer, that's your reading for July 2020. Thank you so much for being here as always. It is a pleasure and a privilege to do these readings for you, and I'll see you next time.